just because, you know, it's an all black fit. It's a Boss Babe fit. We got a little leather layering going on. We have the boots. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jameela. If you're new here, I create modest fashion, beauty, and lifestyle content here on YouTube and on Instagram, so subscribe, follow me. So today I'm going to Instagram photos on my iPhone. So I use probably like apps, like not too many. I try not to edit my pictures too much because I like my pictures to look more natural, also like with natural lighting. So I don't like to use a lot of filters. I just like my picture to look kind of as close to how I took it, but just with, you know, brightening the colors here and there. So yeah, so that's what we're about to do on my iPhone. Okay, so I'm gonna screen record so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. All right, so we're screen recording right now. In video and photo, I have a couple apps that I do use and a lot that I don't. I use Facetune too. I use InShot. I also use Unfold for like stories and stuff like that. But for editing, I mostly use Facetune. Guys, like literally, my apps are literally all over the place. Okay, so I use AirBrush. I use Facetune. And I use this app called Lensa. So we're gonna start in Lensa, and I'm gonna choose. I took a couple pictures today. You guys might have seen that video already. Okay, so I'm gonna choose one of the photos that I took today. Should I choose this one? Okay, let's choose this one. Alright, so I usually start off with Lensa. Lensa is really good for like blurring the background if you need to, smoothing your skin a little bit if you need to. I usually use it for the background to like really brighten the background up. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that in this app. So first I start off with like face retouch. I'll just zoom in a little bit, and I don't like to retouch my skin too much, so I'll probably put 2, neck 2. Let's see, are my eyebrows? Yeah, I could probably darken them a little bit. And I like to play around with this lip color one because sometimes my lip gloss gets like washed out a little bit, so I like to just bring it back. Let's put that at like 4. And then there's nose size, cheek size. Guys, don't play with your face and what God gave you. Be happy in it. I don't use any of those things. So yeah. So that's really pretty much it, what I use from the face category on Lensa. And then I go to background. That's just to blur the background. And I kind of want to blur the background just a little bit. So as you can see, it kind of blurs the background, but sometimes it messes it up, your picture, a little bit, like how it's showing right there. So sometimes I don't really like to use it, or I'll just put it on 1. That way it doesn't mess it up as much. But for now, I'm not going to put it. Okay, so we go to adjust, and they have foreground and background. So the background will take care of the whole scenic area that I took the picture in. So the background, I'm going to start with background, and I'm going to go to exposure, and you can see how I can basically make it as white as I want it. Of course, we're not going to go that high, but I'd probably do somewhere like in the middle because I like my outfit to really pop. So having that contrast is very nice. So yeah, you guys kind of see what that did for the picture. I'm like, yeah, like right there. So yeah, that's pretty much the background. I could also add contrast, which will make the dark areas of the background change a little bit, but I'll probably do like 7. And then for saturation, that's if I want to make it saturated, which you guys can see there. or like bring it out and make it black. Ooh, that kind of looks cool, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave that at 0. And then probably sharpen it a little bit, maybe to like a 2. Yeah. So that's it for background. I just like to lighten up the background just so that my outfit can pop. But that's all I do for the background. I don't really do much. This picture already looks bomb, okay? Like, boss babe, period. And I mean, the picture looks good over. It's kind of like bring out the colors. Probably add a little bit of saturation to the foreground. Just added some color. That's obviously way too much. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it just a little bit, maybe like at 10. That way, like, it brightened it up a little bit. And then let's see, let's add some contrast and see what that does. Yeah, let's just leave that at 0. So yeah, you can kind of see like the picture is already changing. I don't really like to sharpen in Lensa. And then we're gonna go into photos. And we're just gonna go back to the picture we were editing. This is from Lensa. Edit. You can do everything from auto, to highlights, to contrast, to brightness, to black point. Let's see black point. I'll probably make it a little dark. Let's say like 6. Just because, you know, it's an all black fit. It's a boss babe fit. We got a little leather layering going on. We have the boots. It's just giving me baddie. So yeah, so making it black a little bit like put some edge on it to me. So I'm just gonna put 6 of that. Let's see vibrance. Do we need it to be vibrant? Not really, so I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna sharpen it. So I usually like to sharpen probably like 10 to 15, just because like when you upload to Instagram always like kind of like ruins the quality. Not ruins it, but like dulls it down. So I like to sharpen it just to compensate for that. So I put like maybe like 14, 15 the highest, and probably from 10 to 15. So for this one, I'm gonna put 15 on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna put 15. And then, I don't know, I like to play around with the filters that they have, but I never put too much to where it looks so filtered, like how this looks right now. Like, it's not cute, honey. So, I'm kind of liking dramatic cool, just because I want to keep it like neutral tone, green, black, nudes. We got the gray in the background, like it's looking real edgy, and I like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this to like maybe 17, and you guys can see, like, if I hold it, you'll see the original, and then you'll see what it looks like now. It's not that big of a difference, but I can still tell like it's different. So I'm gonna go ahead and click done. So far we've used Lensa, and we've also used the iPhone own edits that it has. So then I like to go into AirBrush, and AirBrush just helps me to brighten up my photo just a bit. So when I say brighten, I mean to like sharpen certain areas of the photo. So I'm gonna hit brighten, and then you see this bag. I just want it to like pop a little bit. So we go clear, have it pop a little bit. I want my buttons to pop a little bit. I want my boots to pop a little bit. Let's just get it a little bit sharpened. Pop, 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 pop. I want my glasses to pop a little bit. I also want my lips to pop a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of what it does. It brightens it up a little bit. And then for smoothing, I'm gonna go to hit smooth. I'm gonna keep it on the light because I'm not trying to do heavy smoothing. But you see how there's like a little bit of wrinkles in the jacket? Like, not too many people care about this, but this irks me. Like, I hate when people's clothes is like hella wrinkly, like hella wrinkly. Why am I having a hard time saying that word? Okay, whatever. So yeah, so just a little bit, like, it's a process, but it's a necessary one. Okay, so I just smooth the jacket out. I just smooth the jacket out a little bit, like, period. Okay. Trying to see if I'm done. I might actually, I'm gonna use another app for my face because I just feel like I'm a little bit too shiny, and I kind of want to get some of that shine off. But yeah, that's all I do for that. So we're gonna hit save. We've used Lensa, we've used iPhone Edit, and then we've used AirBrush. So after AirBrush, the last one I like to use is Facetune. And you know, some of the girls be using Facetune to like do a lot of other things. I just use it mainly to get like my face to be matte. So yeah, this is the one we just finished editing. So yeah, so I like to use this one to, let's go to retouch, and then I go all the way to matte, and I just like to use it a little bit to get the shine off my face, so I'll like mattify it that way. And I know it looks harsh right now, but I'm gonna turn it down. So right now I just like to get it down a bit because I don't want my face to look hella shiny. You guys can see that when I go back to the original. You can see like how that kind of changes it. So yeah, I like to do that, and then I like to go into what else do I like to do? I also try to like sharpen the bag more and sharpen the things that are in my picture a little bit more. I'm looking for details. Yeah, so details kind of like does that sharpen thing for us a little bit more. Get the glasses a little bit. Oh, another trick I really like to do is whiten. Obviously, I'm not showing my teeth in this picture, but I like to use whiten just to go over my lips. So any of the white areas, I kind of go over it just so that my lip can pop, or like my highlight on my nose can pop. And you can kind of see, like, you could play around with that. I'm gonna probably keep it like in the middle. So I like to do that sometimes. I also sometimes like to blur the background on this app, but sometimes it could be funny. So that would be defocused. I usually do auto, and if it's too much, I just go ahead and do it a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and erase the parts that it kind of messed up. On auto, it kind of messed it up a little bit. So yeah, this is just me showing you some of the things that I do. I probably won't keep this blur on. I'm not really liking how it looks that much, but just to show you guys how I kind of like blur the background, whatever. I'm not gonna add that though. So yeah, and I say it on Facebook. Guys, this may seem like a lot, but I'm telling you, like, if you want a really nice picture, like, it takes editing. Like, the original might be nice, but when you edit the picture, like, everything just comes together. So yeah, so we saved that. Okay, so I'm going back into photos, and so far we have 3 different edits. but this is our most recent one. Sometimes I like to take off, you know, like little things that I might see on the floor, just because for me, like when I'm looking at a picture, that can be distracting for me. Like your background looks messy, or like there's like that one thing on the wall that you could have just took off. So that's what I forgot to show you guys in Facetune. I'm going back into Facetune just to show you guys what the vanish kind of looks like. I don't pay for this app, so I'm not going to be able to save it. But this is also what I like to do in this app. Why not? But like, you know when there's things on your picture that you don't really want in the background, you kind of just vanish it. Like if I see anything that's like on the floor, or like that I just don't want in my picture, I'm just gonna vanish it out. Like, okay, that kind of messed up, but y'all know what I mean. Basically just like vanish it so it's not in the picture. But yeah, that's like the last thing I really like to do, is just take out little extra things that might be in the background that I do not want. But this picture is pretty clean, like there's not much in it that I don't want, so we're just gonna save that. And then like I told you guys, I like to go back to photos and then just go to edit and just sharpen it one last time, because we did do a lot of things to it. So I just like to go back and put it on, like sharpen it to like 7, and then yeah, that's it, and then it's totally ready for Instagram. Okay, so that's it guys. That's how I edit my Instagram pictures. I literally love to edit. Like sometimes I'll edit for 30 minutes, sometimes even 2 hours, and I know that might sound crazy to some of you guys, but literally editing is my favorite part of content creating. Like it's just so just leave in the comments below if you guys use any of the apps that I use, or any apps that you do use for editing. I always like looking for new apps. Like Lensa was like a newer app for me that I just learned about. Like I never used to use it before. But yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all use, and if y'all use any of the ones I use. And thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you so much for 200 subscribers. Like, it's only been like 3 weeks. I love that. Like, seriously. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.